Welcome students. Last video we discussed the divisibility of 7 and 11. So today in this video we are going to learn the divisibility of 25. Okay. So what is the divisibility rule of 25? If the number formed by the last two digits of the given number is divisible by 25, or if the last two digits are 0, then the given number is divisible by 25. So if you want to know the given number, it is divisible by 25 or not, so two rules are there, two steps. You have to take last two digits, check the last two digits, it is divisible by 25 or not. Then second one, if it is the last two digits 0, that number can be divisible by 25. Let me take some example, then you can understand. 9225. If you see, as per the first rule, the last two digits are 25. So means the whole digits, it can be divisible by 25 because the last two digits are 25. So the 25 can be divisible by 25. So take 25, then divided by 25. So 125 is equal to 25. So means it can be divisible. The last two digits, if it is divisible by 25, the whole number can be divisible by 25. Okay. Then second example, the second rule, as per the second rule, if the last two digits, if it is 0, if you see the last two digits 0, so means the whole number can be divisible by 25. If your number, the last two digits, if it is 0, the whole number can be divisible by 25. Let me take another example, 94660. The last two digits 60. The last two digits 60. So let me check. It is divisible by 25 or not. So 25. Two 25s are 50. Three 25s are 75. So we can't divide. So two 25s are 50. Remainder 10. So the number it can't be divisible by 25. So the number 94660 not divisible by 25. So simply, what's the rule? Divisibility of 25. Take last two digits, then try to divide. If completely divide, the whole number can be divisible by 25. Suppose if the last two digits are 0, then directly we can say the whole number can be divisible by 25. If it is 10, if it is last two digits, if it is 10, that number it can't be divisible. Or else you can check the last two digits, if it is divisible by 25, the whole number can be divisible. Then I will give you some other example. So 96267. The number can be divisible by 25 or not. How you can check? So I told you, take last two digits, divide by 25. If it is divisible by 25, then the whole number can be divisible. So 76, let me try to divisible by 25. Then how many 25s are there? 3 25s are 75. So 3 25s are 75, but remainder 1 is remain no. So it is not completely divided. Means the whole number can't divisible by 25. Let me take another example for your understanding purpose. Okay, 1 10, 100,000, 10,000, 30,000. If you see last two digits 0, so without actual division, we can say the 25 can be divisible by 30,000. So it can be divisible because last two digits are 0. So we can say it is divisible by 25. I hope you understand what is the divisibility of 25. Let me discuss the divisibility by 12. Okay. So what is the rule of divisibility 12? You know, a number is divisible by 12 if it is divisible by both 3 and 4. So it means which number can be divisible by 3 and 4 both, that number can be divisible by 12 also. Okay. So we know the rule of 3 and 4. So the rule of 3, sum of the digits. The rule of 4, last two digits you have to take and you have to divide. So first let me check 3, then after we have to check 4. If both 3 and 4 is divisible, then the number can be divisible by 12 also. Okay. So let I am taking example 43490 can be divisible by 12 or not. So if you want to know, we have to divisible by first we have to check 3 and 4. So let me check. We know the rule of 3, sum of the digits, no? So 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 9 plus 0 is equal to 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 4 11, 11 plus 9 20. So 20 plus 0 20. So 20 it is not a multiple of 3, because you know when we when we discuss the divisibility of 3, I told you right side, just you for your understanding purpose write the multiple of 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21 like this. If you see 20 is not a multiple of 3, so we can say easily the number does not divisible by 3. So 3 does not, if it is not divisible by 3 means even 12 also not divisible. No need to check 4. Okay. So next example 131726. The number is it divisible by 12 or not? So if you want to say, we need to check first 3 and 4. First we have to check by 3, then after we have to check by 4. So 3, as per the divisibility rule, sum of the digits. So 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 7 plus 2 plus 6 is equal to, so 1 plus 3 4, 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 7 12, 5 plus 7 12, 12 plus 2 14, 14 plus 6 18. So 18 is the multiple of 3, because 1 3 is 3, 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12, 5 3s are 15, 6 3s are 18. So 18 is the multiple of 3. So the number, sorry, we can't say it is divisible because we want to check 4, no? So we can say directly we want to check divisibility of 4. So what is the rule of 4? Last two digits we have to take and divide by 4. So what is the last two digits? 26. So because the rule 1 is satisfied, we want to check rule 2. So 26 divided by 4. So 6 4s are, no, 6 4s are 24, 7 4s are 28. So 6 4s are 24. Means the remainder 2 is there. So the number can't divisible by 4, but the number divisible by 3. The number divisible by 3, but not divisible by 4. So even 12 also not divisible by this number. So let me take another example. So 446520, the number can be divisible by 12 or not. So if you want to know, we have to divisible by 3, then after 4. So what is the rule of 3? Sum of the digits. So 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 2 plus 0 is equal to 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 6 14, 14 plus 5, 19. 19 plus 2, 21. So 21 is the sum of the digits. So 21 is the multiple of 3 or not? Yes. 21 is a multiple of 3. So it can be divisible with 3. But we want to check 4 is divisible or not. So 20, no? So we want to check 4 also. Sorry, 20. So 4 5s are 20. So in this number, both number 3 and 4 can be divisible. So that's why the number can be divisible by 12 also. So see, listen carefully. If any number, if you want to check the divisibility of 12, we want to check first 3. It can be divisible by 3 or not. If it is divisible, we have to check by 4. If both are divisible, that number can be divisible by 12 also. So in these two number, not divisible by 12, but in last one, it can be divisible by 3 and 4 at the both. So that's why in 12 also, it can be divisible. So 3 and 4 is the co-prime number, okay? Because it's a consecutive continuous number 3 and 4. So we can say 3 and 4 are the co-prime numbers, okay? So now I hope you how to check the divisibility of 12. So what is the rule? I told you, first we have to check by 3, divisibility of 3, then after that we have to check by divisibility of 4. If both are divisible, the number can be divisible by 12 also, okay?